Now we see the different types of hybridization in carbon. Already in the previous class we see the properties of a carbon, that is the tetravalency, bond energy and catenation. Now we see the hybridization. What is a hybridization? Hybridization means the intermixing or amalgamation of the orbitals of same atom having similar energy and different shapes to form a new identical orbitals. That phenomenon is known as hybridization, and the orbitals are known as the hybrid orbitals. Here carbon shows three types of hybridizations. What are those? Those are sp3 hybridization and sp2 hybridization and sp hybridization. Simply, all you read hybridization, the concept hybridization in chemical bonding, that is a sp3 hybridization, means one s orbital and three p orbitals involved in the hybridization and form four sp3 hybrid orbitals, that we known as sp3 hybridization. And sp2, simply one s orbital, three p orbitals involved in the intermixing, that we are called as a intermixing or amalgamation is known as the hybridization and form the four sp3 hybrid orbitals. Here, before a hybridization, s orbital is a spherical and p orbital is a dumbbell. But after the intermixing, that means involving hybridization, four orbitals are formed. All the four orbitals are identical and they have same energy. Like that, in sp2 also, one s orbital and two p orbitals involved in the hybridization and form a three sp2 hybrid orbitals, and sp, one s orbital and one p orbital involved in the hybridization and form the two sp hybrid orbitals, So now we see the first one, that is a sp3 hybridization in carbon, and with the example, we will take a CH4 and C2H6. What happens? We will see the configuration of the carbon, that is, we will take the excited state configuration, that is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. Here in sp3 hybridization, the valency configuration means it has a four orbitals. The orbital representation you will see. All the four orbitals involved in the hybridization, we will see according to the structure, one s orbital and three p orbitals, px, py and pz. Each one have one electron. This is a s orbital, this is a px, py and pz. Involved in the process of hybridization and form, how many orbitals are involved? Four. So four hybrid orbitals are involved. The concept hybridization is a hypothetical one. So that's why we assume that after the hybridization, the formed orbitals are identical shape and energy. So that's why here we indicate the orbital with a longer limb and a shorter limb. Four orbitals are formed. Those four orbitals are called as a sp3 hybrid orbitals. After forming the hybrid orbitals, all the four orbitals arranged in the nucleus of carbon symmetrically with an angle of 109 degrees 28 minutes. 109 degrees 28 minutes. This is the arrangement of hybrid orbitals around the carbon atom. Here in a CH4 molecule, we have one carbon atom and four hydrogen atoms. The hydrogen atom has configuration 1s1. means the s orbital have a single electron. There in a CH4, 4 hydrogen atoms are there. That means 4 spherical shapes with each one have a one single electron. Here I am indicating the electron with a cross. This is a carbon nucleus. This is a hydrogen nucleus. All are after the overlapping, after the arrangement of hybrid orbitals, the s orbital of hydrogen overlap with the hybrid orbitals of carbon. Here 4 hydrogen atoms are there. Hydrogen orbitals are there. 4 are overlap with the 4 hybrid orbitals of carbon and form 4 sigma bonds. Don't forget, remember the short lobe in the hybrid orbital. Already you know the concept of hybridization. The hybrid orbitals are always involved in the end-on-end overlap and forming a sigma bond. Here is a carbon nucleus and this is a hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. Here the sigma bond is formed due to the overlapping of the sp3 of carbon and s of hydrogen. That means here 4 sigma bonds are formed. 4 sigma bonds are sigma sp3 s bonds. Sometimes in the final exam, the question raised, draw the overlapping diagram for methane molecule. Methane molecule. This is a overlapping diagram for methane molecule. This is a carbon nucleus, hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen and hydrogen. Here the shape of the molecule is a tetrahedral and angle is a 109 degrees. We will write down a line notation for these molecules. H, H, H and H. The angle is a 109 degrees 28 minutes. Shape is a tetrahedral. Next we see the another example, that is a C2H6. Here also each carbon is surrounded by 4 other atoms. That means 3 hydrogen atoms and 1 is a carbon atom. So 4 are single bonds and sigma bonds, means here also the carbon, each carbon is a sp3 hybrid. sp3 hybrid means the hybrid orbitals are arranged like this in the carbon nucleus. So I am taking the hybrid orbitals of carbon. Here the angle is a 109 degrees, but I am taken here the shorter lobe inside the longer lobe because of my convenience. And another carbon. Here in the C2H6, 2 carbon atoms are there and 2 carbons are sp3 hybrid with opposite spin, and it has a 6 hydrogen atoms. 6 hydrogen atoms means each hydrogen has configuration 1s1, means one spherical shape, 6 electrons. Those involved in the overlapping, I will write here. This is the nucleus of one carbon, and after this they involved in the overlapping. This is a one carbon, this is another carbon, and each carbon has other 3 hybrid orbitals. So each hybrid orbital is overlapped with the s orbital of hydrogen. S orbital of hydrogen. So there 6 hydrogens form 6 end-on and overlappings, that means 6 sigma bonds. Here the first sigma bond formed between the CC is the sp3 hybrid orbital of one carbon and sp3 hybrid orbital of other carbon. Here it is a sigma sp3 sp3 orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen. That means here 2 types of sigma bonds are formed. One sigma bond is a overlap due to the forming due to the overlapping of sp3 and 6 sigma bonds are sp3 orbital of carbon and s orbital of hydrogen. And we see the here also the hybridization of carbon sp3 and shape is tetrahedral and the angle is a 109 degrees 28 minutes. But here the CC bond distance is CC bond distance is 1.54 angstroms. 1.54 angstroms. This is a sp3 hybridization, the example for the sp3 hybridization. Now we see the sp2 hybridization in carbon. Here one s orbital, the excited state configuration of carbon is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. Here only one s orbital and 2p orbitals are involved, and 2pz orbital is left like a atomic orbital. So sp2 hybrid, 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals are formed. 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals are formed. How they are formed, we'll see. S orbital have spherical shape and p orbitals, 2 p orbitals, one is a px and another one is a py. Only these are involved in the hybridization. Pz does not involve in the hybridization. So after that form 3 hybrid orbitals, each hybrid orbital with a single electron. That means 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals are formed. After forming the hybrid orbitals, they are arranged symmetrically around the nucleus of carbon like trigonal planar shape. Trigonal planar shape. After the arrangement of hybrid orbitals, these hybrid orbitals involved in the overlapping. And one more orbital we have, that is a 2pz. It is left like a atomic orbital. Atomic orbital we are represented with a double, so that means a dumbbell shape. So this is a sp2 hybrid carbon. Now we see the example for sp2 hybridization. Example we have taken the C2H4. C2H4. That means here 2 carbons are there. 2 carbons are sp2 hybrid carbons. 1 carbon nucleus, this is one. And next another also the same like sp2 carbon. Means 3 hybrid orbitals with a single electron and opposite spin and 1 atomic orbital with a 1 electron. And next the C2 carbons are surrounded by 4 hydrogens, means 4 s orbitals. S orbitals means spherical shape hydrogen. These are carbon nucleus and carbon nucleus. After the forming, they involve in the overlapping. Students, clearly observe here how I will write. You also write same like. Take the hybrid orbitals of one carbon and hybrid orbital of other carbon and overlap both and write down sigma sp2 sp2. These are shorter lobe also. And next take the other 2 hybrid orbitals of carbon. Here 2 and here also two hybrid orbitals. And here we have four hydrogen atoms. Hydrogen atom and hybrid orbital always involve in end-on and overlap. Always involve in end-on and overlap. Why? Because s orbital is a spherical and is a non-directional. So that's why it always forms a sigma bond only. Okay, so four sigma bonds are formed. All the sigma bonds are formed due to the overlapping of sigma sp2 of carbon and s of hydrogen. This is a hydrogen, hydrogen, carbon, carbon, hydrogen and hydrogen. Okay, and here we have another orbital, that is atomic orbital. Atomic orbital is a dumbbell shape. This is a py and this is a py. Those py orbitals are perpendicular to the plane. If you draw a line mixing the axis, will connect the nuclei of two carbons. So the p orbital, py orbital is, pz orbital is perpendicular to the plane. Perpendicular to the plane. So that's why the two pz orbital of one carbon and pz orbital of other carbon, both are perpendicular to the plane, but they are each other in the same plane with a distance. So that's why they bend and form a, that means a sidewise overlap and form the pi bond. They will bend on a sidewise, that means overlap sidewise, not on a like end on end. Sidewise overlapping forms a weak bond. That bond we are called as a pi bond. Pi bond. This bond we also called as a banana type bond. This is a C2H4. Here we'll write a representation. That is a line representation. C double bond C and hydrogens. Two hydrogens. Here the angle is 120 degree and shape is trigonal planar. Trigonal planar, and here the CC bond distance is 1.34 angstroms. 1.34 angstroms. In sp2 hybridization, one s orbital, two p orbitals involved in hybridization and form three sp2 hybrid orbitals. After forming the hybrid orbitals, they arranged symmetrically around the carbon nucleus. After arranging, represent the atomic orbital. One of the atomic orbital is left. There is a pz orbital. Here C2H4 we have two carbon atoms. Two carbon atoms are sp2 hybridized and four hydrogen atoms. Each hydrogen atom have one s orbital with a single electron. So after they overlap, here form a sigma sp2 hybridized sigma bond, and another four are sigma sp2s and one pi bond. The angle is 120 degrees and the shape is trigonal planar, and the bond length between a CC double bond is 1.34 angstroms. This is a sp2 hybridization in carbon molecule. And next we see the sp hybridization in carbon. sp hybridization means here one s orbital and one p orbital involved and form two sp hybrid orbitals. Means see the excited configuration. One is 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. That means only two orbitals are involved in the hybridization. Two orbitals are left like atomic orbitals. See, one s orbital and one p orbital involved in the process of hybridization. S, the single electron, and px with a single electron, and form a two hybrid orbitals. Those are our two sp hybrid orbitals, and the hybridization we know as sp hybridization. After forming, they are arranged linearly because there is only two hybrid orbitals. They are arranged linearly. So these are take a carbon nucleus linear, and another two orbitals we have, that is a py atomic orbital and pz atomic orbital with a single electron. After arranging in these, next the py atomic orbital and pz atomic orbital are arranged. This is a nucleus of sp hybrid carbon. sp hybrid carbon. Students, remember the hybrid orbitals have a smaller limbs inside the lobe, but the atomic orbital does not have the shorter limbs. So after that, here example for sp hybridization we have taken a C2H2, means two carbon atoms. The two carbon atoms have are sp hybrid carbons. That means take the first we take the hybrid orbitals with a single electron. This is the one carbon atom and this is another carbon atom. The single electron and opposite spin, and two hydrogens are there. Each hydrogen has s orbital with a single electron. Two hydrogens are there. Two spherical shapes are there. After that, write down the overlapping diagram. First, write down the overlapping of hybrid orbitals. Take a two hybrid orbitals of one carbon, and here the hybrid orbital of one carbon is overlapped with the hybrid orbital of another carbon and form a sigma bond. That sigma we call sigma sp bond, and another two hybrid orbitals overlap with the s orbital of hydrogen atom and form sigma sps, and here also sigma sps. And now you take the, after writing the sigma bonds, take the atomic orbitals. This carbon has a one py orbital with a single electron, and this carbon atom has py orbital. So these two are also perpendicular to the plane, but they are in the same plane. So that's why what happens, they will bend each other and form a pi bond. That pi bond we call as a py. And next, it has another orbital, that is the pz orbital with a single electron, and this carbon also has a pz orbital and pz orbital. So what happened here, also pz also perpendicular to the plane and perpendicular to the, those also overlap and form a pi bond. That pi bond we called as a pi pz and pz. Pi pz and pz. We represent a line notation, that is a C, triple bond C and single bond hydrogen. Here one sigma bond and pi bond. Two pi bonds here. Here the angle is a 180 degree, and the shape is a linear. And the bond distance between a CC is 1.21 angstroms. 1.21 angstroms. This is a different types of hybridizations exhibited by the carbon. sp hybridization, one s orbital, one p orbital involved. But the carbon has other two orbitals, py and pz, like atomic orbitals. So after that we are taking the example C2H2. In these two carbons are sp hybridized. So the sp hybridized overlap and form a triple bond, C triple bond C. One is a sigma and other two are a pi bonds. The angle is a 180 degree and shape is a linear, and CC bond distance is 1.21 angstroms. Okay. This is a concept of hybridization. Thank you.